Welcome to another Fireworks mini assignment. Today's assignment is called Making Buttons Using Rollover Images, and this is just part one of an assignment. It's pretty straightforward. What we're going to do is we're going to take the icon or the logo that you made. If it's going to work for you, you can use it, and we're going to turn it into a button. And you can see I'm giving you like a little walkthrough on the website that takes you through the process. And what I'll do for this is I'm going to use a different graphic to make a video of this. And you can see that the button I made here, so when I roll over it, flashes out. Essentially what you're doing is you're making two different versions of the same graphic, different colors, change it up some, so that when you roll it over, you'll get the second one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the logos that I made on the last mini project. I've got the Guy Quaker and the Gal Quaker. I'm going to get rid of the Gal Quaker. I'm just going to use the Guy. I'll make two versions of him, one for my upstate of my button and then one when I roll over it. So first step is I'm going to split it apart. Right now it's been grouped with the mask, so I'm going to ungroup it, pull it apart, and I will duplicate it. I want to make two of them. So edit, duplicate, shift them down. Now I'm going to make this ring a little thicker for a button look. Bring it to 4. And now I'm going to put that back inside of it. And to get it perfect, I'm going to use my alignment panel. Turn off the canvas, because you don't want to align to the canvas, you want to align them to each other. And now it's perfectly aligned. Now I can click the Quaker guy, cut him out, click on the ring, paste him inside. Okay, so he's a button. And we want to add a nice effect to him, give him a little bevel emboss. Inner bevel. Give it a smooth 35. And that gives it more of a 3D look. Now for the second one, I'm going to change the color of my ring. How about maybe a yellow when I click over it? Make it a thickness 4. And go ahead and use your alignment panel again. Now I can cut out the Quaker guy, paste him inside. And now to give it a different look, so when I roll over it, I'm going to add a different type of bevel. I'm going to add an inner bevel, but instead of using the smooth, I'm going to use the ruffle. I'm going to raise this up to 35. Kind of almost looks like water ripples. And I'm also going to try and add a glow to it. We'll see how the glow works. Shadow and glow, a little glow. That looks kind of cool. Raise it down a little bit. So now I have two versions of my button. And what you need to do is export each one out separately. Then we'll bring it over to Dreamweaver to finish the button effect. So probably the simplest way of doing this is just to cut them out. Cut out the first one, create a new file. Notice the dimensions. It makes the dimensions exactly the dimensions of the image that's been cut. Then I can paste it in. Actually, it looks like it should be able to make it smaller than that. I'm going to go up to Modify Canvas Trim. There, now it's perfectly shaped around it. I'm going to go to 2 up, and I want to make this button transparent to get that white out. So I'm going to Optimize GIF Transparency. Now since it's a GIF, I'm going to lose some nice colors, so I'm going to try to maximize my GIF by bringing it to 256 colors. And that'll give me my best look possible. Looks pretty good. So I'll export that out. I'll make a folder In web design, let's see, fireworks, mini assignment. And I'm just going to put it in here, and I'm going to call it Quaker Guy Up. That's what the button's going to look like when it's in the up state. Now I'm going to come back over to my second button, or second graphic, cut that out, file new, paste them in. Once again, modify canvas trim, go to the old 2-up, transparify it. Now that doesn't look very good because of that white ring around it, does it? The area where the red and the white are mixing, not good at all. What can I do about that? Inner glow doesn't work so well. Well, we're going to put this on a white page. That's going to help mask that out anyways. So I'm going to export it out. I'll call this Quaker Guy Rollover. Save it. Open up my Dreamweaver. I have to resize this so you can see it better. Alright. Let's see, I want a new file. And now all I have to do is do your old insert, interactive image, rollover. It's going to ask me for the original image, which I put inside of Richter Web Fireworks mini assignment and Quaker Guy Up GIF. There it is. The rollover is me Quaker Guy rollover. Okay. I'm going to call the image Quaker Guy. Alternative text. Click me. Whatever. Okay. And let's center it up. Give it a title. Button 1. Save this. Save it inside of web design. Fireworks mini assignment. I'll call this Quaker button. Now to see the actual rollover effect, you're going to have to preview it. So let's F12 this. And we'll see how it looks. There's the original, the up state. And now when I roll over it, bing, it flashes down. When I click it, it doesn't do anything because I didn't program it. It's giving you kind of a weird little effect because it's making the new image, the second image, the rollover image, it forces it to fit the size of the original. And since the new one, or the rollover image, was a little larger than the original, it's kind of getting resized and it gives that little squish effect, which really doesn't look too bad for this button. But if you wanted to get rid of that, you resized your rollover to make the dimensions identical before you did the effect. And there you go. Simple little button. Not too bad. And I should link it up to something so it'll actually go someplace when I click it. You can do that with yours.